Okay, so today I wanted to ask you guys, what are your favorite women's college basketball games of all time? Okay, let me know down below in the comments and I'm going to share mine. Okay, so this UConn versus NC State 2022 NCAA Women's Elite 8, this has to be my favorite basketball game I've ever watched, okay? I just watched it the other day. I've heard people talking about this game, and watching it was an otherworldly experience, okay? I know I use the word generational a lot on here, but this game right here, it was generational. It was truly special for a myriad of reasons. So if we look at the box score, here's everything from UConn's side. So Lee Edwards had 10 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. My favorite play that she did was whenever I think AZ missed the shot, and then she just taps it back in. So that was a great play. She picked up some really dumb fouls in this game. I think there was one toward the end where it was just an obvious foul and then she fouled out. So she had some moments I'm just like, you obviously fouled them there and everything like that. But, you know, she provides value on the floor and everything. So you got to appreciate that. You got to appreciate that. Olivia Nelson-Ododa had 6 points and then 4 assists, 7 rebounds. Okay, so she had some good shots in this game as well. AZ Fudd, yeah, I'm pouring honey on you, go. She ate this game. Okay. 19 points, and then we had 2 assists and then 5 rebounds. And yeah, she was just doing so many great things. We talk about AZ Fudd a lot as a 3-point shooter, and she's lights out with that. However, she has a very versatile bag, okay? She displayed that throughout this last tournament and everything like that. But not only is she going to kill you from 3, she has a great mid-range jumper. She can hit the floater as well. She hit this great reverse layup, so you had that as well. So AZ had a lot of great moments this game, I will say. And her assists were killer, okay? There's one where I think she misses a shot. She taps it back, and I think it was Williams or something. Someone hit like this big 3, which was great. And then there was another one that she had where she was like right by the rim. Edwards was right next to her. She gives her the ball. Edwards shoots, and then she gets the assist right there as well. And then I think there was a really great pass to Nelson-Ododa somewhere in the game. So she had some really killer assists as well, and just smart basketball player and everything like that. AZ Fudd is generational. Okay, the prettiest jump shot I've ever seen. It's just so effortless. So yeah, she really balled out this game. So got to give some love to AZ Fudd. And I think she had some free throws that she hit. And like they were saying, she's one of the people who you don't really want to foul. So she kind of ate that. And then Paige Bueckers, so much to say, so much to say. Okay, so she ended up finishing with 27 points, and then she had 1 assist, and she had 6 rebounds, so there's that. And this was my favorite Paige play from the game, okay? So I don't know if you can see it. I think Paige is somewhere in this area. But basically, like, they were trying to hit the shot, they couldn't hit it, and then Paige get this spectacular block in the 3rd quarter, okay? And yeah, Paige getting it done on both ends, and that's why I appreciate Paige, is because she's a great two-way player. I will say her defense from then to now has taken such a huge jump and everything like that. But yeah, this is cool. And one thing I hate when I watch highlight videos is they don't show defense. They don't show defense. I know it's not as sexy because they're not technically scoring, but there's a lot of cool defensive moments. But yeah, that was like one of my favorite plays from the game. And kind of continuing on Paige, she had a fabulous performance, okay? In regulation, she had 12 points. And then she had the rest of her 15 points in overtime, okay? And this was a double overtime game, okay? So she was very much clutch, and clutchness is an extremely important thing in sports. If you can't get it done whenever, you know, you have all the pressure on the world on you, whenever you're going against the best competition, you know, when it's a need to get it done situation and you crack under pressure, I can't respect that. I'm sorry. I can't respect people who shit the bed in the biggest moments. And Paige has shown you whenever my team really needs me, I'm going to show up. She did it here. She did it in the Oklahoma game this past year. I think she went on a 15-0 run at the end of the 4th quarter, and she scored 40 points in that game, okay? And yeah, she did exactly what had to be done in that game specifically. But yeah, this game, like, it was just big shot after big shot after big shot and everything like that. I don't know if this was overtime, but there was this one play. She gives Leo Edwards the ball, and Aaliyah sets a screen, gives it back, and then she hits a 3. So I love that. She hit all her free throws. I think she only missed 1 shot in the overtime period and everything like that. And you just love to see Paige being aggressive and saying, like, fuck it, I'm going to take the shot and everything like that. And all the pressure in the world, she made the free throw, she delivered. So Paige, what a spectacular performance. I have to say, in general, I don't know how people say that Paige Bueckers is not a generational player when you see what she does, when you see her stats, when you see how efficient that she's been. Especially watching this game, I feel more so of that way. I don't know. People really try to tell me that Paige Bueckers is not a generational player. I don't know. Like, stand whoever you stand, but Paige Bueckers is a very, very special player, and she proved that this game. Whenever your team needs you to step up, do you, okay? That is something that's important. Like I said, being clutch as a player is important. If you're a star, you have to show up when the moment is huge. You have to show up when it matters most, and Paige Bueckers has shown on multiple occasions that she can do that. And then I believe her name, Christian Williams, so she had 21 points. Okay, she had some really good moments in this game too. 0 assists and 5 rebounds, and then 2 of 8 from 3, so you had to have that as well. AZ 2 of 5 from 3, Paige 1 of 3 from 3. So yeah, she hit some big shots. She hit some big shots in this game, so shout out to her. In terms of the bench, Yuhas, okay, so she ended up having just 2 points. She had 2 rebounds. She got injured really early in the game, and that was a gruesome injury when they replayed it. Her wrist, fuck, like that looked like that really hurt. I feel bad for the girls because like they were crying like to see your teammate get injured like that, and they still have to play the game. Like that's crazy. It happened so early in the game. Like, you know, when a game is so long, sometimes you forget stuff that happens. I forgot stuff about, you know, this game until I looked at the bench and like, damn, like she got injured so bad. So I feel bad for her. Ducharme, she had 0 points, and then she had 1 rebound, I think, and then we go on to Nika Mule. Nika Mule had 2 points, and then she had this really great steal on defense, and then I think she threw it in transition, and then yeah, so I thought that was great because they scored. And then Westbrook ended up getting 4 points. So yeah, I think she was the one who took all the threes. I'm like, why do you keep taking threes if you're not making them? But yeah, UConn, yeah, they did their part. They did their part. But, you know, special shout out to Paige Beckers and Easy Fudd because, yeah, generational. I'm sorry. How do you not see them and see 2 generational players? I don't get the hate for either of them. Both are fabulous, okay? In terms of the NC State side, okay, so Jones, 12 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds. And then Kunan, I forgot how to pronounce it, 18 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, okay? Brown Turner, I believe she was the one who hit the big 3. And this was in overtime, okay, to send it to double overtime, which is fucking crazy. So yeah, that was a huge 3 that she hit. So she had 20 points, she had 5 assists, she had 8 rebounds, okay, 2 of 7 from 3, I believe. Crutchfield, she had some good shots in this game, so she had 12 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, and then Perez ultimately having 3 points and 10 assists and 4 rebounds is crazy, okay? Fill the stat sheet for real. But yeah, like I was saying, this has to be the best game I've ever seen. No hyperbole, I've seen a lot of great games, but this one was truly special. I've heard about how Paige, you know, put the team on her back in overtime, but actually seeing it in real time and like the ways that they were cutting it close and everything like that, like, yeah, like this was a generational Paige performance. Okay, so you gotta give love there. Like I said, AZ Fudd was doing great things. I mean, yeah, everyone did what they needed to do to ultimately get the win, so I think it was really cool from that perspective. NC State put up a hell of a fight, and yeah, this is one of those games, and there's just so many great moments. You know, whenever you watch a play in a game and you're like, this was such a good play, let me go back and watch it again. That's like 7 times in this game, like so many good plays. I'm like, I have to see that again, okay? So many great moments, so many nail-biting moments in this game, and that's why I like it. It was a close game, you know, it was high stakes to ultimately be able to go to the Final Four, and yeah, I'm sorry, best game all time. I don't care what anyone says. So this is at number 1 for me personally, okay? There's me before watching this game, and there's me after. It was that serious, I'm sorry. And then I got another UConn game. Most of these are UConn, no shade. And so Baylor versus UConn, this was 2021 Elite 8. First off, shout out to Dejanay Carrington. Dejanay Carrington was a beast in this game, okay? She had some great buckets in here, and, you know, what she does on defense, I really appreciate Dejanay Carrington. Excited to see her and Paige play for the Wings this season, so you had that. And Alyssa Smith had some really great plays on defense and some great buckets as well, so you got to give some love there. So I feel like they kind of stood out to me most on the Baylor team and everything like that. I think this is a game where Paige had 30, so Paige absolutely did what she needed to do, and it was a really entertaining game. It was really close in the end and everything. I will say at the end, that play on Dejanay, that was 100% a foul that should have been called. She should have got the free throws and everything. I can say that. It is what it is, but this was still a really good game. And now, oh the Lord, because I've heard them talk about the game, but to actually see the full game in context and everything, I thought this was really solid. Also, I have to say, I love this photo, okay? Paige was amped up, okay? Dejanay really could not guard her this game. She really could not guard her this game. Paige was on fire. Yeah, whenever Paige is feeling it, whenever Paige is talking trash, it's absolutely the best. It really is. But yeah, like this photo, I'm sorry, demon home. Next game that I have, LSU versus Iowa, the 2023 championship. This is one I've heard about a lot. The lore goes crazy, okay? So I was very excited for this game, and I watched it a few weeks ago. Absolutely loved it, okay? Overarching thoughts, LSU just wanted it more. I think that they played harder. Their bench was way better. I believe her name is Jasmine Crockett. I think she had 22, 23 points, something like that. She could not miss like the first quarter of the first half. Every single 3 was going in. She was getting some hard shots off. Extremely impressed. And like I agree with people in my comments, and they were saying she doesn't really get enough love for her performance. Absolutely. So you had that. Vlasic hit a big 3 to start the game. The announcers were saying they really struggled from 3 that year, but they were hitting all of them in that game basically. Angel, I think she had like 15 points or something like that. And so yeah, Angel was just great. You guys know I love Angel Reese. And so what she was able to do, just the tenacity of the rebounding and everything like that, and also her defense is absolutely spectacular, scoring when she needed to. Like, Angel just adds so much value on the floor, that dog mentality, so you got to give some love there. Iowa, Caitlin was the only one who really showed up to play, the only one who had more than 13 points. She had 30. I think it was the first quarter. She was really good. She was electric. And then down the stretch, being really inefficient. Okay, she took, I think, 19 threes this game. I believe that she made 8 of them. So being inefficient, like I always say, Caitlin Clark games, 3-4 back-breaking turnovers, which is what we experienced in this game as well. So yeah, you can only do so much. You know, she can't win the game by herself and everything like that. And so there's that and everything. I think there were some fouls that probably should have been called on both sides and everything. But I love this game. I really do. It's great. Last game that I have is going to be UConn UCLA. And so what I loved about this one was just what UConn did on defense. Okay, defense is extremely underrated. But the amount of turnovers they were able to force UCLA into, and also being able to score off of those turnovers, is something that was truly special. And watching this live, yeah, it was great. It was great. Okay, I've seen this game like 2-3 times. I'm about to watch it again because it was special. So yeah, I have some love there. AZ Fudd, Sarah Strong, phenomenal this game and everything. I think Paige only had 16 points, but still what she's able to bring in terms of her assist game and also on the defensive end, you have to give some love there. And that really cool volleyball pass to Chen, you got to appreciate that as well. But that is going to be my list. Like I said, most of them are UConn. That's who I've been watching lately. But let me know down below in the comments your favorites and ones that I should watch, ones that have crazy lore, ones that are really close and competitive. And yeah, just trying to educate myself on the most iconic, games of this sport and everything like that. And there's a lot of good ones out there. But these are just some ones that I've seen that I'm like, I have to talk about it. NC State really inspired me. Let me know down below though.